Please leave. It's okay. I don't need your assistance no more. I don't need it no more.
Egypt, you can hear me? Okay, I'm just waiting a few minutes. Let everybody get in here. Give it about 5 minutes for
Okay.
everybody to get in.
Okay, I'm just waiting a few minutes. Let everybody.
Hey, Laquita.
I didn't even know they even had rappers in Germany. Yeah, that's all they said. A new Germany rapper. A new Germany rapper just released a song. I don't make no. I don't make me see. You know, I didn't. I don't look at it.
Hey, Cooking with Steel Cross. Hey, Sissy F.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chantel. Hey, Booms. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm just waiting a little bit because I didn't schedule a live, so everybody probably ain't got a chance to get in here yet. Hey, it's me, Felicia. Hey, Sour Patch. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes, y'all, about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna get started. I apologize. I didn't get a chance to share the live, so I don't think nobody knew that I was going live. So I'm just giving everybody a chance to get in here before we get started. All right, love you, girl. Look, Laquita, love you. Hey, Tit for Tat. Hey, Two Piece. Okay, y'all. I ain't gonna wait too much longer. Today I have an interview set up with, her name is Keija, and her mother name was Charlene Booker, and her mom passed away on the funny side, like a wrongful death. When I heard her story on Facebook, like it really touched my heart because her mom was really done wrong. Today her mom should be here, but because of the doctor's mistake and they mess up, her mom's not here. So I just want to bring awareness to people and actually try to get her story out there because this should have never happened. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play her Facebook live video, and then I'm gonna let her talk, and then I'm gonna let y'all ask her questions if y'all have any questions. So let me try to get the live up there. Okay.
I just want to pop, 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 pop. That's my video right there. I didn't know that she was gonna do it.
Can y'all can hear it? I don't know if y'all can hear the volume.
No, I can't hear it. I don't know because I'm out here with
Y'all can hear it. Oh, you can't hear it? Okay, hold
I
on a
can't.
second. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play it like this, y'all. Hold on a second. Let me just play it like this. Hey, you gotta turn it down. I'm on live. You turned it on. I ain't tell you to. Go on mute, Keija, go on mute so they can hear. I'm thinking about mama, so you can have to. So as as my girls come on, I start talking. As I get to a certain amount of girls, then I talk. But as I say all the time, it's like okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me go click this. Hold on. Audio is on. Okay, y'all. Hold on a second, cause I'm having technical difficulties. Hold on, y'all. Shoot. Share my live. Get my live after. Okay, y'all. This how we gonna have to do it. This how we gonna do it. We're gonna get it there. We get it around. Seriously, but y'all come on soon on in. So yeah, as y'all tune on in, we'll get on started. Is that if it's at 7, 8, 9, 85, we're 21st, but we thought it was the flu. Let me first off start by saying I want to thank everybody who shared my post. Thank you. I started. A lot of people do not know the story of what happened with my mama, Charlie Booker. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Basically, my mama was fighting the flu days before she went to the hospital on February 21st, but we thought it was the flu. February 21st was a Friday. My mom got up. It was Friday night. She said she could not breathe. She had shortness of breath. She was taken to Baptist DeSoto, right here in Sahara, Mississippi. While being there, her first day being there, they did test her. The first night she got there, they tested her. They said that she had pneumonia with the flu. She was admitted because her oxygen level was low. Anybody who know anything about medical term, your oxygen supposed to be at 90%. If it's below 90, that's not good. It don't matter if it's at 7, 8, 9, 85. If it's below 90, it's not good. So boom, my mama oxygen was like at 40, 30, stuff like that. So it wasn't good. So Friday they admitted her. She on oxygen. They pumping fluids in. Saturday they come. They stop the fluids. Okay, her oxygen still too low. We gonna move her to the 4th floor with ICU. She get there Saturday and Sunday. She there. They changed her oxygen mask. She ended up getting a big mask. The mask was blowing the oxygen in her face. I was talking to my mama Sunday in the hospital. I was hospital Sunday. I said, talk to her, man. We talked. Like she was able to talk. We was talking. A nurse came in and told her that if she did not stay on the mask, they were gonna put a tube down her throat. I told them we were not gonna put a tube down my mama's throat. I refused to put a tube down her throat. Monday went by, nothing. I was going to the hospital. They said she's okay. She's doing good. Tuesday come, I get a call from my mama herself. My mama said me come to the hospital. I get to the hospital. By the time I make it to the hospital, they was already in tubing my mama. My mama had left me over everything. So when they see me like was out the door, I told them, yeah. They're like, well, your mom wants you. Can you sign paper for your mom? The nurse told me that we was only intubing her because she was working too hard to breathe. Like it wasn't nothing major. It was just like she was working too hard to breathe. Her body needs the rest. I agree. I signed papers. But I signed papers. So from that Tuesday all down to March, my mom was on life support. She never woke up. All 14 days, she never woke up. Anybody who know anything about somebody being on life support is supposed to wake them up, but they kept my mom sedated. Every day she was sedated. She was paralyzed from the waist down, from her stomach, but from her legs on down, she was paralyzed and she was sedated, so she won't wake up. A couple days before she died,
I mean, a couple days before he pulled the plug on her kidney started failing. So I decided to give her her bedside dialysis. That did not restart her kidney. Her kidney was still failing. Days before that, my mama went in, ran 180. The day she died, she ran 225 number fluid. My mama had got so big off the fluid that they was pumping in her that her left arm had blisters. And these blisters, the fluid was coming out the blisters. It was a day I went in there, and my mama, she wasn't using the bathroom, but she was still doing number two. My mama was sitting in her boo-boo. And I'm like, it was dry. So I'm like, what's going on? Why haven't nobody changed her? They're like, well, we didn't know, but you're a nurse. You are supposed to come and check her out. It's supposed to be this. I see this man, it's all day, all night care. 24/7 care. They weren't doing it. So, March the 4th, I didn't get in the pictures of her arm because the hospital the nurse that had her told me that they was gonna try to treat it. They didn't know what it was that was causing her to blister up like that. Do not smoke because I'll be out of there. What is it? So March the 4th or the 3rd is in the I'm still in the same house anymore. I'm still in the same house. March the 4th or the 3rd is an email between my mama doctor and her doctor. Basically, in this email, the exact words was my mama was Charlene Booker's herself. My mama didn't have no insurance. So basically, she was on this thing where she was on a plan where the hospital, she was on a program where the hospital was paying for her to stay. So, in the email, it said that my mom, Charlene Booker, was not gonna have the money to pay for the equipment she was gonna need to live outside the hospital. And since she was a self-paying patient, she was not gonna be able to pay the hospital back for everything that they did too. So March the 5th come, I never talked to a doctor. I swear I never talked to a doctor. March the 5th comes, the first day a doctor ever talked to me. It was her doctor. That's the first time I ever talked to me. He called me. Did you tell that your mom was tested for corona? They did not take stuff for corona at the hospital. They did not test her for corona. They tested her only for the flu and the pneumonia, which she tested positive for, which we know corona caused it. At the time when she got sick, corona was not a big deal. It was not how it was now. So it was not really no test. I don't know, was it tested or did they have tests? But from my understanding, they did not test her. And on March the 5th came, I get the call from the doctor himself. This is my first time, like I told you, this is my first time ever hearing from a doctor. He tell me, is this Miss Luster? I said, yes. He was like, can you come to the hospital? We need you right away. So, no, yeah, I'm coming. I get to the hospital. I get to the hospital, and he told me to sit down. So we sit in the room with my mom. My mom was still on life support. I mean, like, yeah, my mama was on life support, so I was like, with her throat and her mouth, like she was bleeding from the inside. She was bleeding from the inside of her. Like it used to be blood inside of her too. For the life support, it's been blood inside the tube. And yeah, every time I talk about this story, I be getting so hurt because, and I'm trying not to cry because like that's my mama, and like people don't understand like this shit. Like it don't get no better. Like it don't get no better for us. Like I'm the oldest, and I'm knowing if I'm dealing with it like this, I want to have my little brothers to deal with it. We go from hearing and seeing our mama every day, so now our mama's not here no more. But we go from hearing our mama, come through the house hollering and screaming, so we're not hearing it no more. Like, this shit don't get no better. Like, it's no day that this shit gets better. It don't. Like, real talk. And the reason I'm like, I get on here online so much, the reason I scream her name so much, and why I say what I say behind her, because of the fact that that was on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never thought the hospital will lie. Well, it's not even a hospital, the doctor will lie to us, to me, to my brothers, to everybody. Like, he not only did he just stopped our life. Like, he took her. Like, like people. I was hearing people say like all the time, like, man, this shit gonna get better. Y'all gonna get through this, man. No, we're not. I'm not, because I feel like no amount of money can stop the hurt. But I want somebody to hear this. I want this shit to not continue to happen. I don't want nobody else to feel how I feel or to feel how my brother feel. Like, I wouldn't wish the pain I feel every day on my worst enemy. Like, I wouldn't wish this on nobody. Cause like, fool, when your mama gone, like, girl, we only had our mama. So with her being gone, man, this shit been terrible. This shit been hard because we ain't got no run to person no more. We ain't nobody. We can fuck up and like, damn, we be knowing mama gonna help. She gone. Like, I don't know how we can see her, hear from our mom. We go down there to the graveyard, or we go on, or if I go on Facebook and I go watch her old live videos, or man, like, this shit hurt. Like, but like, real talk. This right here is something that we should have never had to do this early. Like, we should never have to put her on no seat. Like, this right here is something we should have never had to do. We should never have to put her on no shirt. Not this early. Not this early. This is my opinion, We shouldn't have to never have to put her on no shirt. Not this early. My mom went number 40. It just turned 40. February 1st. In March, she half of her, she didn't even get to enjoy her 40s. But she don't get to see her grandkids. She don't get to see her two youngest kids walk the stage. She don't get to see what her 4 kids grow up to be. None of it. And I'm just saying this all because the doctor claimed that it was a mix of patients. How can you mix up patients? How can you? That's why they wear wristbands. That's why I thought when you go to the hospital, they give out a wristband. So, when they scan that wristband, it don't beat. I mean, you're not the person they're looking for. But it also, what tripped me out is that, okay, we didn't pull the plug to 6 o'clock, 6:10. So from 2:30 when he called me to 6:10, you telling me you ain't never go back and look in the file and make sure it's the right person that you put it on. You ain't never go through the file and add no shit up. You ain't never see on the machine that she got brain activity. I'm gonna tell you, like, it's a lot of shit that don't add up. Like, in my honest opinion, I feel like my mama was, since she was the first case, I feel like that she was an experiment. Like, they experimented on her. Though I feel like in my mind, that's why they kept her doped up every day. Because I know way in the hell they would kept her up. They would kept her up, dosed up and kept her like that every day. That should never been it. But they did it. They kept her doped up like she never woke up. Like, I feel like they experienced my mom. Like, and I feel like once they realized they had fucked up, that's why this story came up about her being brain dead and such. But in my honest opinion, I feel like if he knew he couldn't do no more for her, or if he was just tired of fucking with my mama, he could have just told me he couldn't do no more until I could have moved her. Because I could have moved her somewhere else. Like, he didn't have to come there and sit me down and tell me no bullshit ass. Like, he just sit up there and tell me all these different ass stories and that shit wasn't true. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna stop the video. Keija, I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you go ahead on and talk because I did the main part of it. And this Keija, this is her daughter, and I'm gonna let her talk.
Okay, so I have been reading all y'all comments, and I want to say thank y'all for everybody who's saying everything y'all saying. Basically, the story that I already told it all. My mom had just turned 40 on February 1st. I can say a week or two later, she ended up getting the flu. She was at home treating it. She never went to the doctor. She was at home treating it. While she was at home treating it, my mama was still up, still up, talking, laughing. Never seemed like she had the corona. Never seemed like none of that. Always just seemed like it was just a regular flu. So we treated like it was the regular flu. Like I said, live Friday night. Friday night came. She said she couldn't breathe. She laying up in the bed on her back. She said out the blue she couldn't breathe. My stepdaddy and my uncle rushed her to the hospital. Boom, they test her. She got the flu. She got the flu and the pneumonia at this time. Like at both times when she tested, she got both. So okay, right away they are meeting her. Saturday come, wow, like oxygen level still too low. Nah, this regular oxygen ain't getting it. We gotta move her to the fourth floor. They move her. She on the fourth floor. So she up there, oxygen level still low. Sunday come, I get to the hospital. I finally found out she's in the hospital. I get there. I'm looking when we talking. This a woman who's talking. Like all she keeps saying, she ready to go home. That's all she's saying. I'm like, okay, well you can't go home until you get better. A nurse come in, Miss Charlene, no, this oxygen level still too low. If you don't, if the oxygen level stays too low, we're gonna go ahead and tube you right away. No, you're not. I'm not even letting her talk. No, you're not. You're not finna tube my mama. We're gonna do whatever we can other than tube my mama. Cause at this time I'm in school. I'm in school for medical assistant. So I'm like, I'm knowing, really what this is. So I'm like, nah, we're not gonna tube her. So Monday I come back, my mama's still doing good. That's okay. She did good overnight. We gotta keep going. We give her infection pills, we give her infection medicine, they give her everything. They trying to kill it, trying to kill the flu. At the time, we could not go in the room without a mask on, gloves, and a whole body suit. Like to go in the room with my mama just for the flu, you had to put on a whole body suit, gloves, and a mask. So we doing it. Tuesday come, my mama herself called me. She called me about like 1 or 2 o'clock. She telling me to get to the hospital, but she never told me why. I made it to the hospital a little late because I was doing something. By the time I made it there, they was already into my mama. So I couldn't stop nothing. The lady had told my mama had put me over everything. And she explained to me what it was about the intube. And all they wanted to do was intube her so that she can rest. Because she was working too hard to breathe. I agree. Okay, we can intube her because she worked. I saw her working too hard to breathe. I'm looking at her. Yeah, she was working too hard to breathe. Yeah, let's intube. This is the last step. Let's intube her. We intube her. So from Tuesday on up to the day she died, she intubed. My mama never woke up. She never woke up. Never responded to nothing, never nothing. Cause she stayed intubed. Like they even paralyzed her from the waist down. Why they paralyzed her, I don't know. I don't know why she got paralyzed. I know that she was paralyzed. She couldn't move from to like I say 4 days before she died, her kid bathroom. Like so day I went up and my mom was sitting in her like her own boo because like they wasn't checking on her like they supposed to be, and like the nurses they had wasn't really doing their job like they supposed to be doing. It was days she was sitting in her boo boo. I had to get up on them about thinking like like wow, like why she still sitting, why nobody came to change. So like what's going on? Um, I get to the day we pulled the plug. The day I pulled the plug, I decided to go and pull the plug was like I told y'all, he called me to the hospital. I never heard from a doctor. I never once ever talked to the whole 14 days she was there. A doctor never talked to me. Never. I only talked to nurses. Never talked to a doctor. But on this day, the doctor called my cell phone and told me to get to the hospital. I get there. When I get there, we sit in the room with my mama. He's telling me, okay, well, we done did everything we can for Miss Charlene. Nothing more we can really do. She brain dead. That's where the story come in. She brain dead. I'm like, I'm kind of shocked. I ain't number. I'm 20. This my mama. This the only person I know. Like his exact words was, if you love her, you will let her go. He started telling me about how he had to do this with his granddaddy, and he know it's hard. So I'm believing him. I'm saying you done told me this, so I'm thinking you know my pain. So my honest opinion of a doctor done told me this. Okay, ain't nothing we can do. I remember asking him like, "What's the chance of her coming back?" He was like 1 in 1,000,000. So I'm looking like ain't nothing I can do. I remember just sitting down and praying, So in my honest opinion, I'm thinking like this God tell me I gotta let my mama go. So, boom. That's probably like around 1 or 2 o'clock. He tell me that. So we don't put a plug into 640, like 6. I put a plug at 620. Yeah, so I put a plug at 620 because she ain't died to 642. So yeah, I put a plug at 620. Um, the whole time, soon as two come out her mouth, her eyes fly open. Like her eyes is like she open, like she looking around, like she looking. So at this time I'm looking at my mom like they were like, okay, she just doing that because of the medicine. So they giving her the medicine to go on for she can go to sleep, so she can just go on and down her sleep. My mama won't go to sleep. My mama kept like she kept moving, like they was like she's moving everything on her, like she working hard to breathe. So by this time, all us in the room, me and my brothers and everybody else, we in the room, we around our mama. I remember we all us grab hands, we started praying. Leave. I'm like, Mom, if you tired, just leave. She started crying. By this time, all of us crying. We like, no. I'm like, Mom, if you ready to leave here, just leave here. By this time, it's about 6:40. She died once. She comes straight back. So she died. I'm like, okay, she did. She comes straight back. She came back. She still trying to work hard to breathe. I'm like, well, what's going on? Like, nurse was like, we just got to give her some more medicine. They give her some more medicine. By this time, it's probably like 6:42. She finally gone ahead and died. Like she finally just gone ahead and closed her eyes and she died. So, what can I say? Soon we leaving out the room, the nurse who had been taking care of her for like the whole 14 days, who was the morning time or the nighttime shift nurse, she pulled me and my stepdad to the side. She tell us, we talked to her, we like, what really happened, like what was going on. You just told us just yesterday my mom was okay, but now she dead. And she was like, well, I didn't even know she was brain dead. Her exact words, she didn't even know my mom was brain dead. So at the time, they didn't click on to me. I'm just thinking she a nurse who did not know something or thought who just didn't know nothing. But when I went to pull my medical records, a lot of stuff started popping up. A lot of stuff started happening with her medical records. I feel like y'all can ask me questions now, and I can just go from there. Asking, I think I can do better with y'all asking me questions. So yeah.
Anybody got any questions? Y'all have any questions in the chat? Basically, hey, big sis Lada. They put my sister in a coma and she was there for 2 months. Oh, okay. She's fine now. Wow. I mean, because they told this queen right here, her mama was brain dead. I mean, like, I know that, if you're brain dead, you don't want your mama to be laying up there just brain dead and there's nothing that they can do. But the doctor's telling her that her mom was brain dead, she really didn't have no options, you know. So the doctors lied. They flat out lied. Do you have any update on what's going on with it? Are they trying to compensate y'all or anything? What are they trying
Well,
to do about this?
I had got a lawyer. My lawyer ended up finding out stuff that built my case. We sat down. They offered me $2.2 million, but in my opinion, it was hush money because it was what was told to me that what could not happen after I took the money. So I was like, no, I don't want Nah, it's not even enough. Like, it's not even enough to even start me. This can't get me nowhere. So no, I ain't say that. That's the only time. After that, I can say like 2 weeks later, like my lawyer did not want to represent me no more. In my opinion, they paid him. Like that's my opinion. They paid him because, like, I mean, we stayed in the office like 3 times. This man gave me hope. Like, man, we got this. We got this. Like, man, they're gonna pay. But soon after this, I get a letter like this. The letter he wrote me. He was like, he just he wasn't gonna represent. He couldn't represent me. The cost for him to take my case, he carried because was gonna do much for his the house. And I was like, but it's a guarantee. We got a guarantee here. What do you mean? Like, what you mean you can't take me no more? So they were already had told me they had already paid him off. And then he stated a lot of facts that he had already proved in the letter. Because he wanted me to go find another lawyer. And he gave me the lawyer's name in there to go talk to.
Wow, so basically you don't have nobody representing you?
I don't have
Nobody
I
want.
don't have nobody represent me at this moment. And it's like a couple people I have talked to, don't nobody really want to take this case because of Baptist. Like, people be exact words be like, Baptist got lawyers lined up. Like, this doctor gonna have backup. It's gonna be basically my word against theirs. But like I told him, it's me and like 15 other people who he told the same story to. It's me and this nurse who is in a paper that she even said she didn't know she was brain dead. She never knew nothing about it. The nurse who had been taking care of her. We got records, her medical records. I got that. And that, in there, it's a lot of stuff that proves. It's even the email that I stated in the live. It's the email between the doctor and another doctor the day before they even decided to pull the plug. It mentions nothing of brain dead. And all this talking about she wasn't going to have the money to pay them. So then
Wow.
the next day, my mama brain dead. Even on his statement, like when somebody died, the doctors write their last little statement about them. He never mentions brain dead. Like, nothing. The whole 14 days, it's nothing about brain dead. It's nothing. I don't think he keeps talking about is her being sick. It's nothing. He lists everything that's wrong, but nothing about brain dead. Nothing.
Okay, so somebody said, did they release her records or you need an attorney to get the full details and discrepancies?
No, I have the records. So this something that was real strange to me too. I filed to get her records June the 1st. They sent me a box. No, they sent me a box with records with like 500 some records. I swear to God, like a month later, somebody sent me another box. It said my mama requested the records. But in that box, it had all the details, it had all the emails, it had everything that was said. Like, the first record didn't show none of this. My first set of records didn't have none. They have no emails. It had no details. But that second box, it had like everything. I mean, from the conversations, from the recordings that they had. I mean, and they even sent me a CD. Like, all that came in that second box. Like, I don't know, but it said my mama requested it though. That's what it said. And when I called the lady, she said Charlie and Booker requested. I
Wow.
requested and she did.
Wow. Like I just feel like it's somebody out there that can help you, because this story right here is just, it has too many discrepancies, and like I feel like it was their fault, because they should have never said she was brain dead. If they don't have nothing in her records stating that she's brain dead.
Nope, it's nothing. She even had brain activity. She got brain activity, like the lawyer found it in the paper. She got brain activity from to March the 5th until she died at 6:42. That's when her brain activity go blank because she dead. Like,
Oh
the
my
brain lives on 30 seconds after you die. That's it. But after that, it's over with, and that's all. That's what it is. So they got, like, it's proof she had brain activity. Why he told us she was brain dead, that's the stuff I won't never know. That's the answer he won't even tell me. Like, I done tried talking to this man, I just wanted closure. Like, I just wanted to be able to grieve behind this. Like, just give me something so I can grieve behind. He won't say nothing. He won't talk to me. He won't respond to nothing. Like, it's nothing. it's like he just want this to go under the bush. And like, no, I'm not gonna do this, sir. That's not how this gonna go.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. And can you tell them about I know you were speaking about they had served you with papers not to speak on the case. Can you tell them about that?
Yeah, so I guess Baptist, I guess somebody like y'all, anybody who go down my page. So I have been adding Baptist a lot. Like when I go live, I'm adding them at Baptist. No, so I guess Baptist got tired of it. I guess Baptist started seeing like a lot of people was getting on their case and saying bad stuff. Baptist tried to sue me. They tried to take me to court. They wanted me if I was to mention them in anything else, that I would be sued and I would be held. I would be in jail, like just like that. And I was like, dang, like somebody came and knocked on the door and was like, "You served." I'm like, I'm served. Like I ain't got no kids out here. Why I'm served? So I opened it. It's from Baptist. I was like, dang, you know, like if you feel like you didn't do no wrong, or you feel like y'all don't have no wrong, why you got to serve me? Why I got to be quiet? And I'm not gonna be quiet, but why I gotta be quiet?
Exactly. Yeah, it's so Mr. Hundred Round say he won't talk to you. It's gonna take a lawyer to get that information out of him. Yeah, it's gonna take you. It's gonna take a good. If anybody on here that see this live or gonna see this live later on, do y'all know a good attorney that will take her case or that will help her? Somebody that would just help her, point her in the right direction. Y'all, I'm gonna put my email. I'm gonna put my email here. Put my email in here. I'm gonna put my email in the description, and I'll forward the information on to Keisha because I feel like justice needs to be served in this, and this case do not need to be on the hush because a lot of things went wrong, and it's their fault. They are definitely guilty. They
Yeah.
are definitely guilty. Wrong for that. It's a wrong for that lawsuit. Definitely,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes, it is. Like I've been telling people, I don't know. It's because like we haven't we don't went like the post on my Facebook. It don't went viral. No, like hell went viral and all that. But still though, a lot have not changed. Like nothing have been like really did. Like I done tried all I could try. I done went to any lawyer that else talk to me Mississippi wise because they say I can't get no lawyer out of Mississippi. So I've been going to a lot of lawyers in Mississippi trying to find people. But like I say, going against Baptist is gonna be that's the problem. It's just so hard going against Baptist.
Yeah,
And
you have to find a doctor excuse me, a lawyer that specializes in cases like that. Because they have lawyers that do, wrongful debt cases. You have to find them because a lot of lawyers, like you say, won't take the case because it's really hard and it's a lot of work. But they have lawyers out there that specializes in things. But the same hospital really what caught my this case caught my attention because the same hospital that your mom died in, my first cousin, she died in that hospital too. She was 7 months pregnant and she was only 28 years old. And they say she had septic. They birthed the baby and everything, and she was talking and everything, and next thing you knew, she was dead. And her mama let it go, didn't get an autopsy or anything. And Baptist DeSoto is a very bad hospital. I wouldn't
yeah,
tell nobody to go there.
yeah, and
Nobody.
you're not lying about that because soon that mama died. I ain't get no autopsy either because I thought no, they was telling the truth. Somebody told me if I would have got the autopsy, they would have did better with my case. But since I did not get no autopsy, they would made my case. We got to go off what the death certificate say, when she died from pneumonia. But like I keep trying to tell folks, I don't see how she died from something that they told me that they cured. They told us that they cured the pneumonia and they cured the flu. They just didn't know why she was still sick. So, but while I found out later on that she had, that she was the first case in Mississippi. She the first person that had the COVID-19. So, voila, that's why she was still sick because they was treating for the wrong thing.
Exactly, exactly. Mr. Hundred Round, she don't have a gag order, and okay, he said type up wrongful debt lawyers and do a free consultation before you sign one. Okay, Jello Shot say she needs to get a lawyer outside of Mississippi, but they will say she can't use one on the outside because they are guilty as charged. I don't know. I don't think that you know it's anything wrong with you getting a lawyer in a different state. Who told you you couldn't get a lawyer in a different state?
I forgot. I think it was my lawyer. Or it was somebody I was talking. I think it was somebody a lawyer I was talking to on the phone that was telling me that I probably couldn't get no lawyer out of state.
No, I don't think that's true. I think you can get a lawyer wherever you want to get a lawyer. They don't have to be. I don't. You might want to check on that because I don't think that's you
Yeah,
know.
that'd be something I need to go check for. That'd be something I would check for when I got this interview.
Yeah, but trust me, your story is gonna get out there, and somebody gonna see it, and somebody. Yeah, I feel like in my heart you're gonna get justice because this is really, really, really like bad. Like
Yeah.
my heart go out to you and your family, and I tell you a very strong young lady, and keep doing what you're doing, getting your story out there, and know I will never shut up because that's your mom, and it was wrong what they did. It was wrong. I guess they feel like since you have no insurance or whatever, like y'all not it's not nothing that's gonna happen. Y'all gonna shut up and let it go, but no, you don't let it go. That's your mom.
Yeah, that's my honest opinion. Though I thought it was. It really was about her not being able to pay them. Well, they thought she was gonna be able to
That's
pay
what
them.
it was about.
Yep, just about the
That's what
money.
it was about. It was about the money. It's exactly about the money. But I mean, like you don't have to have, you don't have to pay it for these type of cases. I don't think you have to have money up front. I think they'll take the case, and some lawyers will take it and work it, and get paid when you get paid. Let's see. It say yes, it's best because they are all in on it. That's a lie. You can get out of state lawyers. That's what I said. You can get an out of state lawyer. And yes, most of those lawyers don't want to take the case because you right. Baptist DeSoto probably probably be paying them off to be like once they get into the story and talk to the lawyers and stuff. They probably be like, I don't want this case, because they probably get paid off. Okay, if you want to give your information, if you want to give your information on here, give your email right now, and your contact info. If somebody want to contact you to help you, you can give your information right now.
Okay, well, so this my name right here that's popping up on here. This Keys Blessing. That's my Facebook name. Y'all can always text me on there. I got two accounts, but look for the account that got the picture of me and my mom on there. It's the cover photo. That's the account that I use. I'm really on. That's my main page. You can text me on there. My email, I'll leave it in the comments if anybody want to email me.
Okay. Okay, she gonna put her email in the comments, and when I see it, her name.
Did I do it right?
Let me see if I can pin it. Hold on. Let's see. Let me go back. No, I don't see. You might be in a private chat. You in a private chat.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was in the
That's where
private
you
chat.
at. You in a private chat. Okay, hold on. Let me I'm gonna put it in there. Hold up. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it in there. Okay, they have somebody on here, two peas. Their name is two peas in a bucket. So bitch, I say fuck it. She said she gonna get in contact with you too. She wanna do a live and get your story out on her channel also.
Okay, so
Okay,
does
hold
she
on.
want to
Let me.
talk to me, or is she just gonna do the story?
You want to talk to her too? Two peas. You want to talk to her? Yeah, cause he do stories like this on his channel. Hold on, you. Beneabay. Okay, that's her email. I just put in the chat right there. Yeah, you can't see. You just see the private chat. That's just between me and you. That's her
Okay.
email right there.
They're not gonna keep doing
When
this
you
to us. Okay, thank you, Two Peas. Yeah, you can just email me or contact me on Facebook, either or. Cause y'all feel the same way like that, yeah. Cause they are doing it. A lot of it's like it's too much. Hospitals like that's something you should feel safe at. A hospital, no matter if you got insurance, got money, no money, no matter what, you should be able to go to the hospital and get treated and know that you're gonna be okay.
eh,
You're not gonna walk in and then you gotta roll it out in a blanket. Nah, it shouldn't be like
exactly. She did contact. Didn't you? She's Mr. Hunter said contact the local news. Once you do that, the story can break. Didn't you talk to the news people already? Didn't you?
yeah. I talked to News 13. The lady had supposed to been calling me, but she have not called me.
Okay. Um, they don't have any other news outlet. Do y'all have like a no other news outlets in your area that you
Mm, I know we got.
know?
I had to look up because, like I said, we stay in Mississippi, so I had to look it up and see.
Could maybe try to email them, and email them your story and
It's the QV.
V
Bonds.
QV.
Yeah, it's the QV. The QVENKBAY. Yeah, that's what I felt too. To be trying to keep it quiet because the lady she had read my story, she viewed my Facebook and all live. She contacted me and told me to get her my number. I gave her my number. Said she was gonna call me, and I ain't get no call from her. I have not got a call from her at all.
Mm. Well, I hope that this live right here, somebody will see it, bring awareness to the story, or the right person. You just never know who can see. You never know. And
Yeah.
two piece, just hit on Facebook or just hit her up on instant message on Facebook, and y'all can you talk contact each other contact information like that. Cause I want her story to get out there. I want her to get justice. Not right, not right at all.
Yeah, Mr. 100 rounds. Yeah, that's what I do. That's why I really need to contact is them. I'm knowing they'll push it.
Um, so before we end this live, do anybody have any other questions or anything before we end this live? Y'all please pray for this queen. Y'all share this story. Y'all like. If y'all not sub to my channel, y'all subscribe. And like I said, if y'all know anybody that can help or whatever, please contact this queen so she can get the help that she needs. On my phone, my thing slow. Let me make sure nobody had nothing to say. Yes, it was two P's. Definitely was, man. I told you it was gonna be a good interview. In order to get justice in your state, you have to go outside your state so your info is not suppressed. Exactly. That's what I think it is, Keija. Maybe you need to go outside of the area. Outside of the area, reach out to somebody that's not in local. That's how you will get your is because by being somebody that's close around, like you say, everybody know everybody, and that's probably why you can't get the help you need because they all know Baptist. So try to reach out a little further, and maybe you can, it won't be so biased. You know what I'm saying? Forward your story to CNN. Y'all, I really feel like later on we're gonna be talking about some success with this story. I really feel it. But if ain't nobody have any more questions or anything, I thank you for coming on the channel, telling your story, and I pray to God that you get the justice that you need. I can't hear you. I don't know what happened. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming on. And y'all please like, share, and subscribe. And he said they local reach out nation to nation. Okay, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and lots of love. And see y'all in my next live.